I go to a record page, you would see that there are a lot of additional things other than what we have seen in the page layout. So this is the record page. Okay. Now, let me go to accounts. Okay. So if you see, this is the account record page. All right. And on this account record page, you will get to see a lot of things. Okay. It's not just the set of fields and related lists. There are other things as well on this particular page, right? Like, for example, what you see here, there's a small section. Okay. There are additional widgets which are available on this particular page, right? So we did not see any option for editing these things in the page layout. Those options were not available in the page layout, right? So from where is this coming? How do I edit this? These things are not available. From where is this sidebar coming? What are the things which are there in the sidebar? We did not have an option to control any of these things in the page layout. So in page layout, what we could basically control, we could control which fields are there, how the fields are ordered, which field is required, which field is read only, all those things, right? In related list also, we could basically control certain things, but from where the sidebar is coming, from where this highlight uh, panel is coming, so those things we'll have to understand. All right, so where is that happening? Same thing, if I go to opportunity, I will show you similar things. So in opportunities, if you click on any record, you get to see several things on this page, right? So all that we have spoken about is, so if you see there is a big sidebar, there are so many things in the sidebar. So where are we controlling all these things? Okay, so that is what we'll have to understand next, right? So what happens is, whatever we have discussed with the page layout has got its own limitations, right? So page layout is only meant for controlling which fields appear on the page, which fields are required, which fields are read only, the order of the fields. And page layout can also help you control which related list appear, in which order they appear, what fields under related list will be available. But these components, the other widgets which you can see on the page, overall page, these are additional and these need to be controlled. Okay. So now, before we start looking at how it is done, I'll quickly give you a little bit of a background about this. All right, so that it is easy for you to understand and you can always uh, work on those things. Okay. So basically what happens is, it's we spoke about classic and lightning, right? So when it was a classic interface, the old Salesforce interface, all that we had was, we just used to have the page layout kind of concept. We just used to have the details of the record and related list of the record in the page. That's it. Okay, we did not have any additional widgets. With the introduction of Lightning, Salesforce has introduced a few more additional widgets which are visible to you on the page, on the record page. Okay, or for that matter on any of the pages, right? So while page layout can help you control fields, related list, and all those things, if you want to control these widgets, you'll have to go to another user interface component, which is called, or another UI editor tool which is available in Salesforce. It is called Lightning App Builder. Okay, so Lightning App Builder is also, I would say, UI editor tool, which will help you edit the user interface. It will not let you go into details of which field and all those things, but it will let you control which widget appears where and all those things. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Lightning App Builder. So I'll click on Setup. In Quick Find, you can search for App Builder, and you will see in the under user interface, you get to see something called Lightning App Builder. Okay, so if you click on this Lightning App Builder, okay, this is gonna let you basically make changes or create new pages which you can use. All right, so it's basically gonna let you create pages, or it's gonna let you edit some of the pages and all that stuff. All right, so these are the pages which are already there, Lightning pages which are already available here. Okay, and you can basically go ahead, create new pages, as well as you can go ahead and edit any of the pages. All right, now let's say okay, let's talk about how to create a new page first, and then we will see how can we edit existing page. Okay, So if you have to create a page, you can simply go and click on new page. Okay, we'll start with creating a new page because a lot of things will become clear once you start um working on a new page. All right. So you can go to Lightning App Builder. I am gonna do that again. So we are on this Lightning App Builder tool. Okay, you will have the option of creating a new page. Let's say I'll create a new page. Click on new. You will see that you have the option of creating 3 different types of pages. All right. What are these 3 different pages? Record page, home page, app page. Record page is simple. We understand. Record page is basically the kind of page that we see for opportunity, account, and all. So this is a record page. The one that you see for opportunity here, this is a record page. And this way you can create a record page for any of the object, right? So this is a record page. Okay. Then there is home page. Okay. Home pages are basically these pages. So if you see, this is a home page. If you go to sales app or any of the app and you see this particular page, the one that is the home page. So this is the home page. All right. And then you have got another option called app page. Okay. So app page can be a, the central homepage basically. So as we see, I was talking about this earlier that we have got, different home pages for each app. I can have a separate homepage and all that stuff, right? But I can have a centralized homepage as well. So, once you log in, you can basically land up on that particular homepage, the the global homepage that is going to be used, right? That's there. So difference between app page and home page is that your app page that you create, this app page can also be visible on mobile. This home page is only specific to your uh, desktop view. Okay, this app page is something which can be used on mobile devices as well. So if you see, here itself, it is very evident and clear that this home page can basically appear on your desktop view, as well as when you log in into Salesforce mobile, the same homepage will appear. All right, so that is the thing. So depending on which type of page you want to create, you can. So if you're trying to create something which would work both on your desktop as well as on your mobile device, then it's better to use an app page. If you're just trying to design a home page, okay, mainly for your desktop view, then have your home page. If you're trying to create a page for records, then create a record page. Again, record page is something which is going to be available or visible for both. It will work fine for both mobile and desktop, right? So let's say I'm going to create a record page for opportunities. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just, click on record page, go to next. Okay. Put a label for that. Okay. I say I put new business opportunity page, and now you'll have to select object. So whenever you go for a record page, you'll have to choose an object for which object you are going to create this page, right? So which object I'm going to create this page for? I'm going to create this page for opportunity object. So let me select opportunity, right? So if you're creating it for some other object, you can choose that as well. So click on next. Okay. Now, once you have selected that, you can use any of these templates, right? So right now, if you look at it, the opportunity record page, the current one that we have, if you look at it, the template is that you have got a top panel, and then you have got a you have got a right sidebar. So this is the main section of the page, but I have got a top header kind of a thing, and then I've got a right sidebar, right? So depending on how you want to basically display things, you can choose a template from here. So you can say header left sidebar, header with right sidebar. So this is the one which is currently there. If you see that there's a header, there's a main section, and then there's a sidebar. All right. So that is the thing. And along with this, good thing is that when you open this, you also get to see how is it going to show up on your on different devices, right? So this is how it's going to look on a computer monitor. This is how it's going to look on a tab in landscape view. This is how it's gonna look on a tab in portrait view, and this is how it's gonna look on a mobile device. Okay, so it gives you that. So you can choose a template or the layout based on your requirement, whatever suits your business requirement better or the way you want to design. Pick a template, click on done. Okay, now this is what we have. So this is a header. So whatever you want to put in the header, you put drag and put that in the header. Whatever you want to put in the main body, you can put here. Whatever you want to put in the sidebar, you can drag and put here. Okay, so everything is again drag and drop. Okay, so what I will do is I will, and it's not just the basic details. It's a lot of other things that you can put here. Okay, so you can bring in custom components that you have created and all those things, right? So let's say I want to bring record details here in this main section. I've got the record details here. Okay, now record details, when you pull this record details, which all fields will be visible for that particular record details, which fields are visible, what order and all, that is something that you have controlled in the page layout. All right, so depending on what page layout is available to an end user, see, for this particular record page, you have included record details. Now, what details a user will get to see inside the record details, that depends on the page layout assigned to that particular profile, the user's profile, and what all fields have been included in that particular page layout. All right, so that is the thing. Now here I want a few other things. Let's say I need this highlights panel. I got it here on the top. Okay, I want related sorry, I want related lists here. I can get that here. Okay, so there are a lot of these components. What you can do is you can basically bring in the components that you want. Okay, um, there is this component called path. Let me bring that here somewhere. Okay, this path is a component which is specific to opportunity, and it basically shows the stage of the opportunity. So if you look at this is the path. Okay, so it, instead of just showing the stage of the opportunity in a pick list value, it kind of creates a nice graphic for it, and it shows it in the form of a graphic. So that is the thing. So you can include path and all that stuff. So right, so this is how you can basically uh, control the other widgets which are going to be part of your record page here. All right, so that is the thing. Now once you have created the record page, all that you can do is you can simply click on save. Okay, so once you save this, it will ask you, do you want to activate this? If you don't want to activate this page right now, activating a page or anything in Salesforce basically means making it available to the end users, right? So if you feel that no, right now I'm still in the process of building this page and I do not want to make it available to the end users, you can simply say not yet. But if you feel that yeah, this is ready and I'm good to activate it or make it available to the end users, you can simply click on uh, activate here. Yeah, if you feel that you are ready, you click on activate. The moment you click on activate, what will happen? You will have to fill in a few more details, right? Few more details because this is a page which has got created. So we have already seen earlier that in Salesforce, whenever we are talking about pages, we are uh, giving the system administrator the flexibility to choose which page becomes available to which profile or which user or which record type and all that stuff, right? So that is the thing. So same thing is going to be uh, available here as well. So do you want to make this page as org default page? If you make it as an org default, this record page will become the default page for all the opportunities in your org. Okay, and this is not a page layout, by the way. Okay, so that is the thing. So that I can do. Do you want to make it default on desktop or phone, or do you want to make it uh, default on both? Okay, so that's something which can be done. Do you want to make it an app default page? So do you want to assign it as an app default page? Which apps you want this page to be uh, available, right? So if I say make it a default page for sales app, then what will happen? Every time someone is on sales app and from there, if they are opening up an opportunity, this page will open up. For some other app, you can basically open up another page, right? So that control you have. Okay. And the third option that we have is, you control app record type, profile, and all that stuff. So if you do not want to make it an org default, or if you do not want to make it an app default, what you can do is you can basically go and put your controls at a more granular level, where you can choose which profile and all that stuff, right? So that is the thing. So let's say sales app, next. Okay, desktop and phone, or desktop, next. Okay, which record type? New business record type. And for which all profiles, right? So this is where you are basically selecting everything, which record type, which app, which profile, everything you are basically selecting. All right, so that is the thing. So if you want to control which page should be available for which record type and all that stuff, you can simply go ahead and do that here. Got it? Make sense? So that is the thing. Let me just say that, okay, fine, let me make this as org default for desktop at least, and click on next and save. Okay, click on save. So changes are saved, right? So that is the thing. Now this is the page that you have created, a record page. You have included whatever you wanted in that particular page, all right? And you have now made it the default opportunity record page for your organization, all right? Now here what happens is, a small thing on this thing. What you can do is you can, whatever component you drag and bring it here, you will have the option to, make some changes to those components here. So that is the thing. Okay. For example, now if I talk about this highlight panel, okay. So here, if you see, there are so many buttons, right? But I am getting to see a certain number of buttons on my screen, right? I don't see all the buttons. So if you go to this, if you want to control that, if you go to this highlight panel, you will see that, okay, fine, visible action buttons. How many buttons you want to make visible here? I say 4. See, now it has become 4. Earlier it was 3, right? So, this is the section where you can basically, on this side, you can choose any of your component and you can basically control the attributes of those component. Some components are available. You can basically uh, choose the attributes for those components here on this, in this section. This is basically the attribute section, and then you can click on save. Okay. Now, if you are on any of the page, now, we went ahead and, we have created this page. We have, made this available and all that stuff. That's what we have done. If you're on any of the page and you want to quickly edit this page, okay, so there's an option for you. You can simply click on setup and you will see the option called edit page. Okay, so you don't have to go to that setup, search for Lightning App Builder. You have to go to Lightning App Builder in case you are trying to create a new Lightning app page, okay, or a new Lightning page. But if you're just if you quickly want to basically, edit something on a page which you are already in, you can simply go ahead, click on edit page from here, and it will automatically take you from that page. It will automatically take you to your Lightning App Builder screen, and here you can go ahead and, control things or make changes. It's the same thing. Basically, it takes you to the same screen, but the only thing is that instead of you going through that setup, Lightning App Builder, and all that stuff, you have simply come to this particular thing right from your record page, right? So that's how your Lightning App Builder works. So